Hello, welcome to the AI Bullies. Today we're talking about the Great Barrier Reef, one of the biggest, wettest, and most barrier-y things on Earth. The Great Barrier Reef is so big that it can be seen from space, which is a bit show-offy if you ask me. Most things don't need to be visible from space, like your house or a spoon. But the Great Barrier Reef insists on it. What even is it? The Great Barrier Reef is a giant underwater coral city built by tiny sea creatures with no qualifications in architecture. It's over 2,300 kilometers long, which means if it were a straight road, you could drive on it for hours before realizing you're in the ocean and your car has sunk. It's made up of coral, which is a bit like an underwater tree, except instead of growing up, it just sits there looking colorful and waiting for tourists to drown near it. Why is it great? Scientists call it great because it's the biggest reef in the world. Which makes me wonder, are there other, smaller, less impressive reefs? Is there a mediocre barrier reef? A sort of okay barrier reef? Maybe even a bit rubbish barrier reef? We never hear about those. And what exactly is it a barrier against? Did Australia build it to stop something? Is it meant to keep out boats? Or fish that don't have visas? Who lives there? The Great Barrier Reef is home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, and one British tourist who got lost in 1997 and is still trying to find his way out. One of the most famous residents is the clownfish, which became famous after finding Nemo. Before that, they were just fish who told bad jokes. But after Pixar made them celebrities, they've been dealing with paparazzi and tourists who keep shouting, "I found him," into the ocean. Another famous creature is the box jellyfish, which is one of the most poisonous things in the world. Australians like to pretend they're fine with this, but that's because everything in Australia is trying to kill them, so they don't even notice anymore. Is it dying? People say the reef is dying due to climate change, pollution, and stress. It's bleaching because the ocean is getting too warm, which means even the coral is too hot to function. So it just gives up and turns white, like a British person in the sun. Scientists are trying to save it by planting heat-resistant coral, which is like giving someone a winter coat in a house fire. Nice idea, but it might be too late. Conclusion. So that's the Great Barrier Reef, a massive underwater metropolis built by creatures with no plan, destroyed by humans who also have no plan. But don't worry, if we ruin it completely, we can always rebuild it out of plastic, like we do with everything else. Thanks for watching. And remember, if a reef is big enough to be seen from space, maybe it's been watching us this whole time.